Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, payday flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Last time on the Premier Boyz podcast.
This election year goes to the Republicans, and if it doesn't, I don't know. Y'all got to hold me to something that's not stupid or dangerous, because I'm 100% sure. Like Democrats cannot do an iffy job, because every single time Democrats do an iffy job, they put a Republican in there thinking they're gonna do a better job.
Yo, you know, I might take you up on that offer. I bet here it is. I'm entertaining shit. If the Democrats take the White House, right, 2024, you gotta show up to the Premier Boyz podcast. The next episode after that, you gotta show up to the Premier Boyz podcast with a links from it.
Gotta show up.
I can't hear you saying. You
gotta show up. Listen, if the Democrats take the White House, right, in 2024, if they regain the White House, and Joe Biden wins this shit, right, they ain't putting nobody else up there. So you know they're gonna put Joe old ass up there.
They haven't even talked about anybody else yet.
There's nobody. They don't got it. It's gonna be Joe. If Joe and the Democrats take the White House for 2024, the following episode after that, you gotta pull up to the Premier Boyz podcast on air with a lace front.
Where the fuck am I gonna get a lace front?
I don't know. You got them that got bundles at the store and shit. I don't know if your girl does hair. You got like wigs, respectfully, but yeah, you gotta pull up in no fucking way.
They don't do lace. You got her on here. All right, I'm gonna figure it out though. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm strong in the thinking that unless Joe Biden does some cool shit in the next 8, 9, 10 months, it's a wrap for Democrat niggas. It's over.
But
people had to like do
But how about saying? But what if Mally win though? What's gonna happen with you?
Yeah. What if Mally win?
I'll pull up in a wig. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? My girl does hair and all that shit. We got some bundles laying around here somewhere. Put them shits together real quick. Bop, bop, bop. I'll put that shit on.
All right, bet. So we
you gotta remember the whole episode too. Both of you, I gotta remember the whole episode.
Oh. All right, so okay, you got this on tape, right? This is going down. This gotta be the intro to that episode.
No, don't worry. I got you. I'm gonna do that. You know what I do? Last time on the Premier Boyz podcast.
All right, I'm gonna put it in the comments. It's a wig just in case.
You gotta do that shit. You gotta do that shit for the whole duration of the podcast, like from intro to close. Like
last time on the Premier Boyz podcast.
Listen, I'm in. Listen, I'm confident in my ability to decipher political science, even though I have no degree or nothing like that. But
before we go, Sam, I got a question to ask you.
If this is about this Cardi B shit, I'm not off.
No, it's not actually. So, on, I believe, last year episode of the Premier Boyz podcast, you said on the pod that if a certain individual win an election, you gotta wear a wig. And if Mally said a certain individual win the election, he gotta wear a wig. You said Joe Biden and Kamala, and Malimal said Trump, and sadly Trump won. So on the next episode of the Premier Boyz podcast, the season 4 finale of the Premier Boyz podcast, See, you gotta wear a wig on camera.
That's crazy. We'll find that out on the next episode. Real Boys Podcast.
All right, before you go, wait. If you don't do it, you gotta pack yourself up. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and welcome to another episode of the Premier Boyz Podcast. We are back.
Thank you for my $30.
Yeah, you already know. It's your boy, the Star Roddy Rod. We're back. I'm here. What's good, everybody?
And could you help me out?
Long of the Chief.
They call me Malimal, and I am back. Long hiatus. It wasn't on purpose, but I thank you guys for sticking it out with us. But we're back, baby. The Chief is back on things. Let's talk about it.
Yes, there you go. And welcome to another episode of Premier Boyz Podcast. Aaron Kingston Sands cannot make it, but yeah, he is here in spirit. And this is the season 4 finale of the Premier Boyz Podcast. Yes, it's been a long time coming, but we finally here. We finally here. But before we get into everything on this episode, it's been a while since we all been together. How y'all been doing?
Man, no, I'm just super focused on, getting my shit together, getting my stuff together, tunnel vision. So I just been like super on it for certain things, not trying to get distracted. Life is what you make it, but they say faith without works is dead. So still got to put in the work as well. So yeah, just try to take it one day at a time, do what I have to do, and keep focused.
All right, there you go. Long of the Chief.
Yes, sir.
How you been doing, bro?
Listen, I've been raising these girls, and they've been running me crazy. But I love them to death. This process is amazing. My big baby girl is starting to talk and use real words and recognize words. I'm like, oh shoot, you read a little bit. What? This is how it happened. So, we've really been blessed to have the opportunity to do that. We've also, we jumped back in business because families got to help families. One of the biggest things that happened to me while I was injured, one of the biggest things that happened to me just over the course of the time, I stepped away from my business, is that people kept asking me about life insurance. And then I had kids and it became super important to me. So I'm like, listen, if it's important to me, it's important to y'all. But also we sit down, we help families just kind of organize their finances. Listen, if you want to talk to the Chief, hit me on the socials. We can talk about it. I'm really trying to rededicate myself to this. What I'm learning is, and y'all, I want y'all to go slower than I did. It's hard to balance your life when your schedule is on other people's schedule, right? So we're working through a lot of things. We're working through the kinks, but we're making the adjustments. But we're open for business. Welcome to the trilogy. We talk about it, but I finally understood what I really wanted to go, the true direction. So we about to be about it. So that's actually coming very, very soon. Look on the page at Welcome to the Trilogy. Please add it, please follow it, subscribe it to it, everything like that. We're on X and we're on TikTok and we're on every place you need to be. Instagram. Why did I go to TikTok first? F it, right? Either way, show some love. We're gonna be, taking our time with things. We're gonna start with short form videos, everything like that. We're even gonna delve more into the finance thing as well. But I feel like now I'm at a place where I've been writing down these experiences and looking through this journey where we can sit back now and actually go and say, okay, you're about to be 30, young man. Here's a couple things I learned. Here's a couple things we ran into. and that's what I want to build the show on. So, not to take too much time because this is the Premier Boyz podcast, not Malimal's podcast. uh, but just thank you guys for the inspiration and the journey too. But that's where we at with it. We trying to get like Roddy, get those jets all on go at the same time and just go.
All right, there you go. And we'll go back again, bro. We'll go back again. How I've been doing? How I've been doing? I ain't gonna hold you. I've been pretty good. I've just been looking at life way different. Continuing the health journey, taking care of myself, loving myself way more now. And just like Roddy, staying focused and focus on me, when it comes to my personal life and my business life, and my brand. So, yeah, I've been good, and I'm just looking forward to more things to come. I just released the season 8 finale of Mr. Gentleman Podcast as of due to this recording. But yeah, I just more work to be done now. I'm focused right now. Yeah. So yeah, happy. I'm happy right now. So yeah, there you go. Nothing but positive vibe, yeah. Nothing but positive vibe. So before we get to our segments, I got a few things I want to say. First thing first, yo, I want to apologize to y'all, the Premier fam. We want to apologize to y'all. I felt like we have not been doing our parts of giving y'all the love that y'all deserve, giving y'all the content that y'all deserve, and y'all deserve us there more than we should. We all dealing with life stuff, and stuff like that. So I want to apologize to the Premier fam. We got to do better. We got to do better. So I just want to say that.
I'm in absolute agreement. Oh, sorry. Keep it going.
No, continue. No, you can chime in. My fault.
No, I was just going to piggyback because just apologies. Definitely my fault, especially for kind of setting a negative trend with this thing. But like you said, life was lifing, and then I added more life on top of life. So things just have to get sorted. Listen, it's tumultuous times, but we out here living. We are here to give it to you right now. We're here. No, Diddy. I'm out.
Roddy, you want to chime in on this?
Yeah. I said, yeah. Also, yeah. We all got to take accountability. That's why we're here. Things do come up, and we're just not able to get together and do recordings. So, just got to do better on that.
Yeah, there you go. And I know Sands also feel the same way as well. He had to deal with family at the moment, so he also feel that way as well. So we will make sure season 5, because we will be back for season 5. We will do better. So that's for y'all, Premier fam. My second thing I want to say. So I believe a year ago, Sands and Malimal, they made a bet. They made a bet over the election, saying if one person wins, say if Joe Biden or Kamala Harris wins, then Malimal gonna have to wear a wig. And then Mali said if Donald Trump wins, Sands gonna have to wear a wig. I wish Sands was here to bring up this bet, but he's not here. So sadly, I can't do nothing about that. But I will make sure of this though. Sands will do this bet. Sands will do this bet live on the Premier Boy podcast. And I'm going to say this here. Even when Sands listens to this, Sands going to have to listen to this too. So I'm going to say this here. On the season 5 premiere of the Premier Boy podcast, which we will announce that later in the episode, Sands will wear that wig. He will wear it on live camera the whole episode. He will wear that wig. And if he refuses to wear that wig, he's going to have to pack himself up and tell the world how much of a Cardi B fan he is. So yeah, Sands, hope you're listening, Sands.
Just for the record, I was definitely in on the wig thing because I told you guys what I told you guys, the political analysis and all that. the Cardi B thing. That's definitely that's definitely
That's me. That is me. Cause all season, you pack me up a whole bunch of time for the same thing for Cardi B. I get the first two times. I get it. I get the first two times. I was bugging the first two times. But there were times I didn't say nothing. You do pack me up because of Cardi B, because that's your girl. But when I ask you, why are you a fan of her? You can never give me a straight answer. Never give me a straight answer. Y'all were testimony to this. He would always say he a Cardi B fan, but he never said why he was a Cardi B fan.
that man. Like I like it like that, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you. That's like you gonna be back.
Well, we're gonna figure. We gonna
He
figure
heard
out how much.
Bodak Yellow and Lick, and he was in.
Well, we're gonna figure out how much of a Cardi B fan that you really are on the season 5 premiere of the Premiere Boy podcast. Chill. That was good. Good to get that.
Was that you? That was a villain.
That was a villain laugh. That was a villain laugh. It felt good to do that. Roddy,
What up?
anybody you like this week, or anybody you do like this week, or say you want to say? This is your time, Roddy.
Alright. So first thing first, I know I put on a rant last year about Lizzo. I just seen recent pictures of her, and I just take it back though. She on her weight loss journey, and she's doing her thing. So I just want to say, I already mean anything I was saying, but keep up the good work. You
Wait. Hold on. What? Sorry, Mally's here. I can't let you get away with that.
what? I'm apologizing for what I said.
Nah, boy, you try to get on her good side now. Don't.
I just saw some recent pictures, bro.
I know.
And I had to apologize to the fans who heard that episode and probably, took it the wrong way.
But my thing is, why are we apologizing because she lost weight, or are we apologizing? What are we doing?
Nah, I'm apologizing. I had to change her heart because she looks different now, and I just took away what I said in the rant when we recorded that episode.
All right. I needed to understand. I was dying. I'm like, this boy trying to. This boy trying to get it.
Well, one thing, Roddy, it take a real man to apologize that when you're wrong. So shout out to you for that, yo.
I was just watching some recent photos, and I'm just like, wow. So maybe she can get it. She's looking different now. So I'm just gotta change her heart. That's all I'm saying for that.
See, that's exactly what I was saying.
Exactly.
You said, all right. She came down now. She right now. Okay.
Nah, I was going in with the fat shame.
Yeah, hold on. You know what this remind me of? My bad, right? You know what this remind me of? This remind me of when a bully a girl for a very long time, and he bullied her so bad until she started looking like a baddie, and then he ended up liking her after that. That's like how it just sounded like to me. You know, like in the movies, when he bullied her, and then she looked good, like she become popular overnight, look good, and then the bully like, damn, I want her now. He start falling in love with her. It sounds just like that. It sounds just like the movie.
Oh wow,
my boy Shallow Hal over here. What's up?
Hey, I can say this. If she walked past me, now maybe I'll, go a different story. So yeah. So yeah, we said that loud in the air. Really took accountability,
There you go.
But I also did like this this new song called Boots on the Ground 803 Fresh. Like, seems like it's a popular song. Seems like it's gonna be the next country song if y'all heard it before.
Y'all know how I feel. Y'all on the Premiere Boyz podcast know generally how I feel about country. We trying to push it into the lanes, yes, but ain't sold yet. Y'all got Jelly Roll all over my TV now, and he looks like Post Malone. I'm just upset with the whole process. Not sold. Post Malone is one of y'all now. Not sold.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Don't forget, I ain't forget Miley Cyrus. Party in the USA, my black ass.
But one thing, shout out to Shabuzi though. He represented for the black country. Shout out to Shabuzi though.
I feel like Shabuzi's gonna have more songs this year.
He's actually good motion.
Yeah. He does got more. He just put out a deluxe album actually, Shabuzi. Yeah, he just put
Did y'all check out that song, the Boots on the Ground song?
I heard it, Roddy. I heard it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the next club anthem. They're gonna.
I guess.
I don't be in the club no more.
Bro, they probably play that at Prime America events. But yeah. I'm saying I was at a function. They played it 4 times. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I was a little flabbergasted because I didn't know the dance. I never heard a song. I never heard it in my life, so it's like the first time I'm hearing it. And I got reintroduced to people doing the cowboy dance.
I mean, it might be one of those dance songs that you probably will hear in the club. Cause you go hear like one of those dance songs where people, people dance in the club, like walk it out and stuff like that.
That's what it looks like from the dance. And then he's like where the fans at. He's over here. And I'm seeing people on TikTok and YouTube do it. So this was basically a TikTok trend. But I'm just picking up on it now, like after hearing it last week, So I like that. I like different types of music coming out. I was a little shocked that everybody knew about it but me. I was late on the trend, but yeah.
Well, you're not that late. I'm late.
I mean, I heard the song, but it's one of those songs that you hear in the clubs and stuff. That's really it. I did.
Oh, you heard it now already?
I did hear it at another spot though. Yeah, I did hear it at another spot though. Yeah. I did heard it. I heard it in the spot before. Yeah, we heard it in the spot before.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I like this week.
All right, there you go. Molly, you haven't done this in a minute. What's your out of the sky? You haven't done this in a while.
Oh, it has been a little minute. But I knew this moment was coming, so I was thinking about a few things, the biggest thing that I think we don't talk enough about is capacity. The process of getting to capacity is an intense process. It requires intensity, but not longevity. The process of expanding your capacity is painful, long suffering. I guess that's to say one big thing I've been learning in this season of my life is when you plant the seed, don't yell at it to be a tree tomorrow, right? But also when you plant the seed, are you even a capable enough farmer to do your part? Like, farmers are farmers the whole year, right? So, in the wintertime, there's not really crops. They're doing stuff, to ensure that when spring comes, there's something to do, to ensure that when the summer comes, there's something to eat. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Keep talking to them, son. Keep talking to them.
All right. So let's talk about that. Like, if you're expecting too much out of you you're expecting things without reaching a new capacity. Not you particularly, but like, this happens to a lot of us. We all fall for the trap. You know, we sit on these phones, 20 hours out of the day, scrolling up and down various social medias of people that did whatever they did, especially the young ones that did it fast. And we penalize ourselves for not being there. Sometimes you have a question what you really would do if you were there. How would, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a deep concept. I don't know if this is I know sometimes these be funny, but this one is a little bit of a deep concept I've been mulling over. So y'all I want to thank y'all for the time for philosophy here. How much of the game is you versus you, and how many times do you lose? I love what Roddy's doing because he's taking accountability in a lot of ways. And once you start doing that, it's really hard to go back.
Yeah.
Right? But the big thing I'm learning is that everything that you take the blame for or everything that you account yourself to, you can change. You can do something about. You can affect. Now, if you're saying, oh, this happened because this and that happened because them and this happened because that, okay, well, now it's out of your control. So are you not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get your goal. And in this season, I'm just watching how much I do that. Time is of the essence. We don't know how much we got left. I sell life insurance. Like that's my whole living basically. So I'm very grateful for every breath I take. But until you understand that the game is you versus you and you're losing, you'll never win. Flip side, immediately as you find out that it's you versus you and you're losing, you can immediately make yourself start winning. Right? It's not a downer thing. Like I'm saying, anything that you make your own, you take control of. That's your dominion. I don't know if people do this, but my mentor gave us a little challenge to shout out to HD and the whole Power Builders team. Head honcho to 500,000. Let's talk about it. But he gave us a little challenge to go in Chat GPT and kind of make your own mantra for the year, your own affirmation based on a few questions, right? And I did that, and mine's came out to be purpose and dominion. And so I've been looking into that. What does that even mean? What is my purpose? What is my dominion? So I started thinking about dominion. What you take, what you own, you have dominion over. What you do with it, how you maintain it, see, that's the give and take. So this is for my men out there. Like I'm telling you, anything you take control of is now yours, but you have to maintain it. So don't take control of stuff that you don't want, and don't let go of control of stuff that you do. Focus and discipline is the new name of the game in this new season. Because a lot of things are going to change, especially financially. And we'll get to that. Oh boy, we're going to get to that. But that's just a thought that dropped out of the sky. Uno out.
Right. There you go. And that is Long Little Sheep, Malimal, out of the sky.
In season 5, we got to get the soundboard.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's a fact.
No, I agree. That's a fact. But now it's time for Mr. Gentleman Review of the Week. I ain't gonna lie, during the time that we have not been on the air, I watched a lot of movies. A whole lot of movies. And a whole lot of the other movies that I didn't want to review. But then over the weekend, I watched this one movie. The movie is the talk of the town right now. And when I saw it, I mean, I believed it, but when I saw it, I see why it's the talk of the town. I'm gonna talk about sinners. You know, Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Hailee Steinfeld, and a whole bunch of amazing people on this movie.
Actually, can I cut in? It's crazy. I've been hearing a lot about this, but then like the Christian side of X and what's the other thing? Threads. Like they're divided on it. Half of them are scared of it. The other half are like, you're gonna learn something. But I want to. I'm eager to hear what you're saying.
All right, so I'm gonna try to do this review the best as I can without spoiling anything, any of the plot or anything. To answer your question, Mali, is it scary? It's not scary. I mean, yeah, it's some things, you know, vampire stuff, but it's not OD scary. But you will learn something in this movie, though. This is a message in this movie, though, a deep message too. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, this movie was really, really dope. You know, the cast all did amazing. It's one of those movies that we haven't seen in a while because it's the original thing. It's not no remake. It's not no. You know, something Hollywood. It's just what Ryan Cook idea.
Just fresh from the ground up.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody did an amazing job in this movie, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. If I have the chance, yo, I would watch this movie again. I would pay to watch this movie again. That's how good it is. It's how good this movie is, and they was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing. I had to say that because yeah, this movie was really dope. I ain't gonna lie, it did pace slow a little bit, but when you watch it, you understand why it paced so slow at first, and then it pick up. But when people overhyping this movie, no, they wasn't, because this movie was really, really amazing, you know. And everybody's so talented. The music was great. Everything was great in this movie. And if I had to rate this movie, I can't give it 5 stars. I gotta get it off the charts. That's how great this movie is. I gotta get this movie off the charts. So you get it off the charts. And that is this week, Mr. Gentleman review of the week. Chill!
Off the charts. There's more than fact.
Yeah, that's the higher fact. That's the high fact. Yeah. So off the charts, Mr. Gentleman. Fact. Dan's not here to do the fact. But yeah. So you get off the charts. That's how great this movie is. And I would say this so far. This is probably the best movie of this year. Off the bag. I don't know if something else going to change that, but so far, best movie of 2025 so far.
Whoa.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Curious now.
Yeah. Let me watch. I mean, of course, they got mixed reviews though. Some people said that people overhyped it. Some people just said that it was really amazing. And some people really enjoyed it. They watched it more than 2 times already. And this is now the 3rd week it's been in theaters. So yeah, you know. I'll say this, man. They better get an Oscar nominated. They better get an Oscar nomination next year. So I'm gonna say. I'll say so. So yeah, there you go.
And it's a completely original Ryan Coogler?
Yeah,
who's behind it? Like the studio, you know?
This is his first. Studio wise, I can't remember. I feel like it was WB, but this is his original thing he written and everything. This is actually his first original. Actually, that's the thing that would make it so important. This was his first original, like first official original. Cause remember, he did Creed, he did Fruitvale Station, he did what else he did? Black Panther, but all of them was behind like something else. But this was completely just completely him. I believe WB is the distributor though. Like the that was
They,
behind it.
they're the major studio behind it.
Yeah, there you go, Major Studio. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, WB. Yeah, Warner Bros. Country. Yeah.
okay. See, I was asking that because like
Yeah.
the actors and the directors, they're starting to like build their own studios and things like
Yeah.
that, following the footsteps of Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
So like I wanted to know that, but either way, this is monumental. I might have to go see it just off that.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, like, I feel like we need to support this because it's a black director, a black writer who wrote this. Everybody, it's mainly black cast, majority black cast. But they do got some white people in this movie. And yeah, I feel like everybody should support this movie. No matter what, and keep this high at the box office. Do number one movie. It has dropped 6%, but it's do number one in the box office for second week so far. About to be the third week. So yeah, definitely support the movie. If y'all want to support black people, support your own kind. This would be a perfect start for that.
I don't even want to make it about that no more. Like I feel like in the 2020s, and I don't want to take from because people say that, and then it feels like you're like taking from Black legacy to not to point out that type of stuff. But we want to do what we always do. And that's when we put out something, make it so organically dope that the second thought is, oh, this person was black.
Yeah.
Like I want our stuff to be out there. Like I want you to understand the refrigerator. I want you to understand the stoplight. Them types of things. I want you to understand that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those things are so useful. We don't remember. Nobody thinks about the fact that the inventor was black or white. They think we need a stoplight and we need a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right? That builds the legacy organically because it's not like we shooting for points. We get the points regardless.
Yeah. But I just think that. Yeah, but no, I just say that because like everybody complain. Everybody's complaining that black people don't support black people, but when it's time to do that, they don't do it. So that's what I'm saying. Like in that case, like if y'all really want to support your own kind, this would be a perfect point for it, And stuff like
absolutely.
Yeah. So that what I was mainly trying to say about it. But for this movie, really dope though. I really enjoyed it. Rotten Tomato gave it 100%.
Wow.
So yeah, and you ain't know. So yeah. If y'all haven't seen Sinners yet, check out this movie. Definitely check out this movie. All right, next. We haven't done this in a minute. What's in your headphones this week? What's in your headphones this week?
Well, for me, I got Dolce, Anxiety. I got couple of hits also for Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Peekaboo, Hey Now, Luther, TV Off. I got a couple of old school throwbacks. 112, Donald Jones, Avant, Lloyd. So yeah, that's what's in my headphones lately.
Okay, nice. All right, so what's in my headphones this week is, of course, I do listen to Kendrick stuff as well. Peekaboo, Luther. I do listen to Dolce, Anxiety, No Bleed, Slide. I also listen to some old school stuff. I listen to Peaches and Herb. I ain't gonna hold you. Reunited. Was in my headphone. Rock Your Body with George Benson. I've been on a like 70s, 80s grind lately too. Cindy Lauper, Time After Time. Of course, Michael. Of course, the lady in my life. It's a lot of stuff. I was just jamming to a lot of old school stuff, and yeah, I've been in my old school grind. I've been in my old school grind, stuff like that. So yeah, so that was in my headphone this week. Long Live Chief, what's in your headphone this week?
My headphones actually a variance of things. Like right now, a slightly upset child is in my headphone. But actually, I know I talked to you guys about about a song by the Prophet Love Elias before, but another one popped out that I love. I'm not worried, right? It's really hard to not maintain anxiety when the world, we got a lot against us out here in this world and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
To that song is a real peaceful jam. If you like that type of thing. What new little bop I heard when we get to back to the office? Dang, it's too late because I didn't talk about the gospel. It's gone. So listen to that. It got a little Afro beat bop to it. It rocks. Like that song. That's in my headphones right now.
All right, there you go. All right, next we got the prequel, small news that matter, and we got a few things that we gonna talk about for the prequel. First things first, Martin has announced that he has a second spin-off show coming soon on BT. First was Young Martin that we spoke about, a while ago, and now he got the Barnell Hill show, who is starring Tommy Davidson, who was originally on his character originally on the original Martin. So how y'all feel about this spin-off show, the Barnell Hill show?
I personally feel like oh, that's good.
Do you feel me?
Personally feel like it is legitimately 20 years too daggone late. Like, I love the idea, love it. Like, we all love Martin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. We could have had that spinoff in 2005, and we would have been great.
Yeah.
We might have even took it in 2010. I don't know what it looked like when I see Martin looking elderly. Like, we seen it. I love Martin. I don't know if we needed a Barnell Hill spinoff. Maybe young Martin got legs. If we're doing young Rock and young Sheldon and all that. So maybe it got legs because people love to watch the grow up story.
Yeah.
But Barnell Hill, how do you retrofit that? What are we doing? Man, did you see what they had to show on? They had the big round tapes. You remember that from like old movies and old like recordings? They had the big round tape recordings in the office. How do you pull that into 2025?
Yeah.
Honestly, now I'm interested. If they could pull it off without making it dry. Because what we don't need is a rehash of Martin jokes we already heard. We need some freshness from Barnell Hill. Young Martin could do the old jokes.
Yeah. Because you ain't know young Martin gonna be Martin when he was a kid. So yeah. So it gonna be like basically the prequel to the actual when Martin the show basically. So I mean yeah, that could work. Let me just go next in this. The Barnell Hill show. I agree with Mally. They should have did this earlier. I'm not sure how it would look now. I mean, I still gonna watch, of course, but I don't know how this would look now. So, yeah, there you go. Right, how you feel about this?
It's a great idea. It's a great pitch, but I don't really see it being like an ongoing thing. Might get let's see how it goes type of thing, because these things, everything's getting canceled within the first season.
Well, good thing you mentioned that, Roddy. Good thing you mentioned that. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is Papa House, the show, Damon Wayne Jr., Essence, Atkins. That show got canceled by CBS with one season. Have y'all watched Papa? How y'all feel about it?
It's a little bit my fault it got canceled. I have not watched it. I've seen some clips. It looked like it was fun, but I didn't. My bad, y'all. That's not for my demographic yet. I think that's 35 to 54. I'm still in 18 to 34. So,
no comment, son. No comment. What about you, Roddy? What about you?
I watched it.
I kind of didn't like. I kind of thought it was a little. I kind of think Damon was doing a little bit that much. So the first two episodes did not draw me, but after that, I started to get into it. I started to see more of the storyline with the father and the son and what he had going on. I started to get into it more. So I'm just a little upset that it did get dropped and it's not coming back.
Yeah.
Well, you watched it. Did you? Oh, well, you said you're legit upset. Like was it legit good, or was it like, you got something here and you like Damon Wayans in them?
I mean, for my opinion, is in between. It's mediocre, but it wasn't great to me. But that's my
Well,
opinion.
then what we doing?
How I feel about it? I mean, I did watch Papa House. It was a pretty decent show. Did it deserve to get canceled? I don't think so. Here's what I think. I feel like Papa House was on the wrong network. I feel like Papa House should never be on CBS to begin with. I feel like if it wasn't on another network, then it would be less cheesy and more authentic. That sounds like the best perfect word for it. I felt like if it was on BET or something, or maybe even BET Plus or Netflix or Hulu or stuff like that, I feel like it would have been the writing of the show would have been a little bit more better. But I enjoyed Papa House. It didn't deserve to get canceled though. But I always felt like CBS was the wrong network for that show. It didn't fit CBS to me at all. I'll be honest with you.
CBS put all like the middle aged black men shows on. Like I think you're absolutely right. I feel like they just put too much of the same thing on,
Yeah,
looking for different results. Like, who do you want CBS? Who do you think watches you?
yeah. And the thing is, I'm shocked that the Neighborhood got renewed too. Got 8 seasons on CBS, but I enjoy the Neighborhood too. But a lot of the shows CBS is you know old and and I feel like Papa House didn't fit because it didn't fit what CBS was doing. I like the same way I felt about Papa House was the same way the year before when they canceled East New York. East New York. And I feel like that didn't fit CBS either. So it's like, so I was
They were
surprised.
looking for another gritty cop show, and they
Yeah,
went too gritty.
and then they went to another cop show. They went to Matlock. They went to Matlock, which was a woman lead, and which it got renewed for a second season. So I'm not surprised. So yeah, CBS be making weird choices. I'm not going. CBS be making weird choices, in my opinion. But when it comes to their shows, but yeah, I mean, it didn't deserve to get canceled, but I did feel like Papa House did not fit in that network though. So hopefully another network does pick it up though. And honestly, I feel like BET might be the best choice. I feel like BET might be the best choice.
What about Netflix?
It could work on Netflix. I mean, they got the Upshur on Netflix, so it might could work on Netflix. It might could work on Netflix.
And Netflix be canceling stuff too.
Yeah, thing. Like when it comes to sitcom, yeah, Netflix canceled sitcom crazy. Shockingly, the Upshur actually did good on Netflix. So that Mike Epps and Kim Phil's show that's on Netflix. So it's a sitcom. But yeah.
Anybody here seen the Jared Carmichael show before we jump off random CBS
We did.
comedies?
I did see that show, but that show was on NBC.
That was NBC?
That was NBC, yeah.
It's not CBS. I like that show.
Yeah, no, that was a good show though, but NBC couldn't handle it because he was too real. So that was NBC canceled it because it was too real for their audience. It was too. I'm gonna say it was too black. It was too black. And that's the case, yeah. Too urban, exactly. There wasn't ready for that. Just like how NBC canceled Marlon. Just like how NBC canceled Grand Crew. Just like NBC canceled a whole different world. Just like NBC and CBS don't know how to handle black shows. Let's be real. They don't know how to handle black shows. Like
They don't.
black sitcoms at all. Especially when the sitcoms is too real. Especially when it's too real.
Honestly, I think they low key content farming. Like, we live in a different world. Like, usually, like, TV was the be all up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now streaming, like TV like, it's almost important to be able to more important to be able to get your stuff streaming a little bit.
Yeah.
Because now the streaming rights start trading between the companies. So it's like, I feel like a lot of times they're putting on these shows knowing that they're only going to keep them on for shock value one time,
Yeah, exactly.
and then throw them on the streaming service and make you pay $4.99 to watch it if you want to see it.
Yeah, and also a lot of shows also get canceled because of budgets, and they want to focus on another show, so they get rid of one show so they can focus on the other show, get the bigger budget, and that's also a thing too. That would happen. Yeah, because that would happen with the whole. Yeah, because that would happen with the whole UPN and WB when they have
merger, right?
Yeah, the merger. Yeah, exactly. That would happen with that because the bigger network put in more money and they want to get rid of all the other shows. Both networks.
They picked very suspicious shows. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly. Is that perfect? Perfect way to say that. Perfect way to say that. We got two more things for the prequel, and then we got the main event topic. Next thing we're gonna talk about, which is a weird thing to talk about. I just want to know your thoughts on it. They're having a Monopoly movie. Y'all know there's a lot of board game movie. We talked about Barbie a couple years ago, coming the movie. I talked about Uno having a movie announced soon. Now Monopoly having a movie. How do you feel about that? Monopoly having a movie.
You want to go first, Roddy?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Monopoly having a movie is going to be cool. I'm not even going to front on that. It really depends on how they do it. But the fact that you land on places, you land on landmarks and stuff, it could be a real creative movie if they do it right and they turn it into a real thing. Because the game is actually cool itself.
Yeah,
and the actual the game too is kind of successful, so it could work if they Jumanji had a good movie that turned out.
Oh, you're right.
So if they go the same creative direction, it can't go wrong. That's how I feel about it. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
All right, there you go. What about you, Molly?
I feel like it's a strange trend. It's like, how do you keep doing it? Jumanji was good. Second Jumanji was pushing it. Minecraft is like, how'd you do it? I guess Wreck-Em Ralph was real good, but that was different.
Yeah, different. Yeah. Wreck-Em Ralph, yeah, that was different.
But in terms of Monopoly, I need to see how it's executed. Like, how do you make this into... People don't want to play Monopoly when it's 2 hours long to play Monopoly. How do you make the movie? Maybe it's going to be more like the mobile games. I don't know. Y'all figure out how to get 2 hours out of Monopoly that people want to see.
I'm not going to hold you. I don't know how... I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, I guess I'm more curious. I guess just like how we spoke about the Uno movie, I still don't know how that's gonna go either. Like Mattel is trying to get their coins at this point.
Yeah,
they had the Barbie movie. It was another. They have the Hot Wheels movie. We spoke about the Uno movie, which I'm still curious how that's gonna go. Only way I can think about Uno is they make it to a horror. That makes the most sense, honestly. But Monopoly.
See, the Hot Wheels movie makes sense for them because they've been doing Hot Wheels because kids.
Yeah. How it does make sense.
The Barbie movie even makes sense.
Yeah.
Uno though, like, how are we doing this? Uno,
and Monopoly, in a sort of sense, Monopoly kind of does make sense too, though. A little bit. It makes sense. Like, I can see what happened is like, I can see 4 kids playing Monopoly. And they end up getting sucked into this game. It ends up being the pieces. Somebody becomes a dog. Somebody becomes a car and stuff like that. And They had to collect all the places until they get out the
It's
game.
possible. Yeah, if they go that route.
Yeah, well, of course not. Hollywood don't listen to the show, but that would be a good idea, yo.
Never know. They be sneaking.
Yeah, but if y'all take my idea, son, I better get my cut. If that what happened though, like for real. Now, but Monopoly would be interesting though, a little bit. I'm more curious about Monopoly, and I heard it could be Megan Mako who going to be one of the people in Monopoly. So I mean, makes sense. Makes sense because she did Barbie. So yeah. So I mean, it would be cool, Monopoly. I mean, I'm curious to see it. But I still want to hear more about the Uno movie, though. Like Uno, I want to hear more about the Uno movie because, like, what that plot going to be like? What that Uno plot going to be like? Like draw 4. No, man, that'd be funny.
Mad attention behind the draw 4. Gonna turn it into an anime, basically.
Back. Oh man, Mattel live action Uno movie too. Gee Louise. All right, and the last thing we're gonna talk about on the prequel is Ye. Yo, what's up with your boy Ye, man? What's up with your boy Ye? So he said something that The Life of Pablo is a better album than My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Do y'all agree with that statement? And how y'all feel about Kanye, aka Ye, right now?
One, I absolutely do not agree with that. Like this, and the thing is, he really believes that because this is not a new sentiment of his. He felt like Life of Pablo was his best album at the time, and he felt like My Dark Twisted Fantasy. I always mess it up. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, I can't forget the beautiful part. I keep forgetting the beautiful part myself. Good deal, my fault.
He felt like that was kind of him trying to pony up to an album that was better than the last four for the for the sake of the label and such. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I get it. Sometimes you get a little pressure. You throw something at the wall. You think it's trash, but everybody's like, "Yo, that's treasure." I get it. That's artist perspective. But I don't see how he could see Life of Pablo wasn't even completed when it came. Come on. Did we hear the same albums? Like he said, it falling off cliffs in places. It sounded like Charles Hamilton with better production, but the same years. And if you heard Charles Hamilton in 2016, 2017, like the underground stuff, oh my God. Everybody was going Vanguard. They think they're musical Van Gogh. There's a reason we stopped using 80s technology to mix our stuff. It's not you can't hear it as good, y'all. Come on.
All right, there you go. All right, Roddy, how you feel about it? Do you agree with what Kanye saying?
No. I personally listened to Life of Pablo, couple tracks, but I don't think it was crafted better than My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, because My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy, it just had a lot more umph to it. Like, it has the fairy tale thing, it has the beats going a certain way, it had like more of a major theme. But Life of Pablo did have some. It didn't really have so much of a theme, right? Not really.
Not really. I mean, he keep editing. He released it, and he edited it as its release.
So,
it was a hodgepodge of songs. I keep telling you, like, he was trying to do like a musical hodgepodge, but make it flow to itself. Like, he was trying to make it harmonical, and he just didn't. It was just a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
But up to this day, the only things I listen to in the Life of Pablo is like maybe like 3 or 4 songs. Like, Father Stretch My Hands, Famous, you know, Real Friends and stuff. And I don't really see myself. I don't see the replay value
Mhm.
Like
of
real friends.
Life of Pablo.
And Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I should say as my beautiful twisted dark fantasy. Like I replay that all the time. Like
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite Ye albums as it is.
Yeah.
So I don't agree that Life of Pablo is better because I can't see it.
hmm
My Dark Twisted Fantasy had such a theme and it was such at the time it was so groundbreaking with the way the songs were. Every song was different. Every song was beautiful. Like Blame Game, I swear.
Mm.
Lost in the Way, I swear. Like it was just something like that. It can't compare to me. I just can't see it, bro.
I feel you on that. Do I agree with Kanye? Hell no, I don't agree with Kanye. He's crazy. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was an amazing album. I agree with you, both of y'all, what you said about it. Definitely have a lot of songs of the album I do play today. You know, Order the Lights, Gorgeous, Lost in the World, Lost in the Woods. I mean, Blame Game. I mean,
Lost in the World, Playing
Lost in the
Game,
World, Blame
All of the
Game,
Lights,
All the Lights. I forgot. I can't
So
think of it.
Appalled,
So Paul,
That's
Devil
it.
in a New Dress.
Yeah, Monster, Power. Yeah, the album's amazing. I love the album. I love that
That has
album.
replay. That has a lot of replay too.
Replay value. Even though at one point I did like the Life of Pablo, I never said it was better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Now, but one thing about Life of Pablo now, I don't even listen to the album like that. Maybe like the first title track, I forgot the song called. Ocha Light. That song, Ocha Light Beam. Whatever that song called. Ocha Light Beam.
Oh yeah,
That song was a good song of Pablo, Life of Pablo. The song he had with Chris Brown,
But
was
see, that was the thing about Life of Pablo.
yeah.
It was so everywhere.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was.
Like that was a gospel song, and then he sampled the gospel song
Yeah,
to rap about
yeah.
getting bleach on his t-shirt. Let's call it that.
yeah. That's
Yeah, then the part two of that was Panda. Like, like,
Yo, right? Like, and the crazy thing, right? It was Panda, and he just heard the homie song on SoundCloud and decided he wanted it. That was
yeah,
the
yeah,
song. Yo.
yeah, yeah. Now, like now that we talk about it, your Life of Pablo not a great album. Like at the time, I loved the album during that time, but
See,
when we think about it, never his greatest project.
he didn't make it to make it a listenable, a recordable like project.
Yeah,
Not a recordable project. He didn't make it to make it listenable. He made it to make it art.
yeah.
When you step back and you listen to it in that fashion, it's like, okay, I get where you were going. But if you want an album to listen to, like, it's like the museum, right? You go to the museum and you're in awe at the dinosaur bones, but you don't take the dinosaur bones home and be in awe every day. You take a book and you read the book, right? You're in awe in the book. And that's the difference between Life of Pablo and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy
Yeah.
at its essence. He didn't want listenability like that.
Yeah. And like I said,
and we didn't get that.
Yeah, I agree. And like both of y'all said, I do agree.
And people still fell in love with it and still started selling his sneakers for $1,000 a piece. People are insane.
Yeah. And like I said, my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was who made the album. One album for Kanye other than Graduation. The first three, when he not doing some weirdness, I do listen to the day. So yeah, like I don't listen to Life of Pablo like that. Like not anymore. Like only like for a certain song, but that's it. You know. So yeah. So Kanye, we definitely do not agree with you, son. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy way better album than Life of Pablo.
Listen, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. How do y'all feel about the homie tweeting out about how his cousin gave him head when he was a kid.
I heard about that. That was wild. That was wild, yo. That was wild.
That was wild.
And I heard the song too. I heard the clip of the song. I was like, yo, what the? You know this Kanye do weird stuff when the album is coming out. But this is just beyond disturbing. I'm not gonna hold you. That was beyond disturbing.
I want you to understand this is a 43-year-old man from Chicago, or a 45-year-old man. How old is he? And this is what he wanted to say to the world, and then he put it on wax. I don't know what his aim is ever anymore. He is falling off the cliff of eccentricity, and I hope he's okay and just fooling us all.
I agree, because y'all already know I'm a big Kanye. I'm a big Kanye West fan. I've been a big Kanye West for a very, very long time, but the stuff that he's been doing for the last couple of years, I cannot rock with it, yo.
Same here.
He loses me as a fan, and that's hard for me to say. Like, it's hard for me to say, Especially it's been really craziness, yo. Like, it's been craziness, yo. And
I have the sympathy for him because he's bipolar and all that.
Yeah. And
but like, he needs to get help a little bit, but it's hard because the people that would help him also make money off the fact that he does these things, because everything he does gets attention.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you help him, he doesn't get attention no more. He gets the attention he needs, not the attention y'all want.
Exactly. And I do agree with you. I do hope Kanye's all right. I do what he does get some help, because he definitely does need it. Like, for real. Keep him in our prayers.
Like, for his sake, if he's just trolling, I'll find it funny. I know nobody else will. But outside of that, if this is like the real crop of help, if this is like, okay, this is the signs of him having a sharp mental decline, because we also got to remember he is 50 almost.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Something that's bothering my head is like our rap legends are getting to those ages. Y'all feel me?
Yeah. I was just thinking about that the other day too. Like, yeah.
Like, he's 50.
Actors,
John Cena's 50.
Yeah.
Technically, he counts as a rap legend. Do you understand that? That's crazy.
He did rap.
Hello. He has a platinum album. He has sold more albums than cannabis at this point.
Oh, dude.
But let's pray for him, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
What's his name came out with an album recently, and they said it flopped.
I heard the Will Smith album. I'm not gonna hold you. It actually was pretty good. No lie.
I believe it was good, but I can't see nobody checking for 60-year-old Will Smith.
That's the thing, exactly. Like, just like how people went to check for LL new album.
But also, John Cena outsold Will Smith. Lost and Found didn't do what You Can't See Me did. Just saying.
Stupid. Nah, but one thing though I noticed though, like, before we change the topic for the main event topic, is that a lot of people not checking to the legends no more that put out albums. That's definitely a fact. Unless you really got a big following, like Jay-Z or something. Like, yeah,
right. When you've done something to supersede your music, where your music is almost just a product that you do.
Yeah.
But they really come to see you, then you're good.
Yeah.
But the legends are finding out the hard way. People stopped legitimately respecting the music a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, just in the craftsmanship levels and all that type of stuff. Let me tell y'all a quick little thing. I spoke to one of the smartest people I think I could be around, agreed up, doing some cool things. And I asked this person about like a song they were listening to, because you think with all of that, the mindset and the direction that this person is going in, that the song would offend them. And it's like, nope. I'm like, but did you hear them say da 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 da? Nah, you know why? Because I'm turning off my brain to listen to this song. That's what they told me, right?
Oh,
So it's like people don't care for the craftsmanship. They
exactly.
want to feel how they want to feel in the moment, right? If they want to feel sad or dreary, they might turn on some Kalani or whatever. They want to feel upbeat. They want to turn on Dancing Chris Brown. They want to feel, you know what I'm saying?
They don't feel like they want to go get nice to go to the club. They will put on Drake. Yeah.
Right, or club, just random, just a mix of club stuff from
Yeah. Exactly.
2010 to 2025. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 Chains, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they're not really in depth listening for the entendres and the real cool stuff. Like
Yeah.
the nobody cares, and that's what the rap legends they thought they was gonna float on. Maybe in Europe, they boy.
Yeah.
Guard done changed now.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I ain't gonna hold you. It's sad to see though, but yeah, but there you go. But time for the main event topic, and of course, it's about y'all boy Donald Trump. It's about y'all boy Donald Trump. And my question to ask y'all on this is, how do y'all feel about y'all president Donald Trump first 100 days in office so far, and everything that he did so far? How you feel about it? And then we just go to end the episode after this.
You want to go first, Roddy?
Nah, you go first. I'm still trying to gather thoughts.
All right. So, in terms of the first 100 days of Donald Trump, it has been a whirlwind of things. I have never seen so much stuff happen in the first 3 months of a presidency. Didn't know you could do so much. Every single president, they make a bunch of promises and then they come and say, oh, I couldn't do this because the Republicans, or, oh, I couldn't do this because of the Democrats. And, the independents, they did the thing. So, they went with the incumbent. They say a bunch of bull, right?
Yeah.
This man has, so say what you will. Everything he did, he went full steam ahead. He said he wanted tariffs. They said it might ruin the economy. He said, let's see. And he pushed until he had to pull back on that a little bit. He said he wanted them immigrants out. He's trying to out immigrate Barack Obama. And he want to do it in record speed. Like, whatever you want to say, well, you could say a ton of things. He has sought to dismantle every major governmental agency and rebuild it from the ground up. He hired a secretary of education, and then said he doesn't want the Department of Education anymore. Here's the thing I want y'all to think about. In this first 100 days, he's shown us that the power of the presidency reaches far beyond maybe what people understood, because they don't understand what the presidency is in the first place. Nor do they understand how everything around it works. My bad. That's my, you can put out to me. Nor do they understand how everything works. However, the biggest thing he wants to do is make this country more, make the states run their own states more than the government runs the states. That's his, in essence, trying. Then he wanted to make other countries pay the United States basically for existing. Some countries do it. He was going to have the other countries pay our bills. How did we get here so fast? Is the question that. Can somebody tell me who had a fast 100 days? What, Lincoln?
Hold on, that was a question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right. All I'm saying is, what we have to watch out for with this, right, is okay, we're learning what the president can do. What happens when we get that next president? Because we're guaranteed a new president, right? Guaranteed a new
I
president
don't know at
after
this
this
point.
election.
He's trying to make it like
I
he's
don't know
a
about
dictator.
that.
Oh Lord, right? A repeal of what was that? The 24th Amendment or the 26th?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, listen, he gonna have to move heaven and earth to move something off the Constitution. So that one, good luck, big dog. Imagine if he get it. We need another 3 term. We need another term. They tried to rob me of the first term. Let me get another term. But but honestly, I think a lot of people complain about America, and then when it shifts on its axis, they're like, "Oh, I wanted that same." I think he took those complaints too seriously without making the move strategic enough. But everything has to adjust. So in this first 100 days, it scares me about the next 8 presidencies because this first 100 days has felt like he could just do anything he wanted to do almost at a whim. And it was all in our Constitution already.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then what we learned is how many other presidents was doing stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you got to really see like what this whole thing really means and we as a people, the whole nation, black, white, otherwise, got to kind of get a grip on that. Like, if it gets out of control, we have basically, what we already think we have anyways, like a shadow country controlling us or whatever, but we'll actually create that in real time where, we put ourselves in a position as a country where a coup could be happening. We do not want that.
All right, there you go. You know what? I'm gonna go next. So, how I feel about Trump first 100 days? Pretty much 100 days of hell. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, he signed a lot of stuff that did not make sense. But he did say he gonna do something. He did it. Everybody thought I was crazy when I spoke about Project 25 on the This Is America Part 3 episode. People say, "Oh, can you? That's not true. That's not true." Now we looking at he signed pretty much help us everything for Project 25. Yeah.
He said he had a plan. And whether we was going to call it Project 25 or nothing, it was going to happen.
That's the same thing. And the plan was Project 25 because a lot of stuff that was on Project signed, stuff they signed now. A lot of them already went forward and got approved. Some of them didn't, but still. Yeah, and the fact that he think he can do anything because everybody's scared of him and nobody don't want to step up to stop what he's doing. And that's the sad part about it. So, yeah. And just like I am a little nervous for the future because, yeah, he trying to get another term. And like I said, he is trying to do dictation. And sadly, that seems like that might be happening. So, yeah. His first 100 days is 100 days of hell. Well, 100 days of hell. That should be the episode title because that's exactly what it is. Roddy, go.
Yeah, definitely put that up there. I agree. But yeah, this 100 days got everybody scared, got everybody nervous because, he have a lot of promises and, he's pushing forward his agenda, like you said. The whole thing with the tariffs is pretty annoying, and the people who he's pushing the tariffs on is fighting back with their own tariffs. So it's like, how are we gonna be able to afford China's tariff if they want 125%? It's insane. No, and no, a lot of stuff comes from China. A lot of stuff comes from overseas. The whole Elon Musk thing is kind of crazy. You know that everybody's protesting and everybody's damaging, everybody's damaging Teslas and marking up Teslas and stuff. I saw videos. I was like, oh wow. They over here like, I think he had his. I think he should he's just doing too much with this Doge Department of what's Doge stand for? Um,
Governmental efficiency.
Governmental efficiency, right? He's doing so much with that. But it's a cause and effect because people are getting laid off left and right, federal workers, and judges are fighting that they can't do that, and per the people who are important to the government getting laid off. People they laid off people for the taxes and all of that stuff. Like there's the cause and effects of everything that he did.
Yeah, yeah.
It's taking a major effect. And with the protests happening around the country, this is something so widespread that it has affected everybody, every single person. So all of us gotta watch out because we promise something and then it's not happening, or something get hit like a snowball, like something else happened and now we can't get it. Like we thought that with him coming to office that inflation, would have dropped, but now
really? Hold on. Really? You really thought that? You really thought that, Roddy?
That was a promise that he had on the campaign.
And you believe this man? Like, the fact that y'all believe this man is wild to me. Like, we know that he wanted to go do these things.
What do you mean? The fact that we believe him? First of all, inflation is not even like something that he can control right now because of what was happening already.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. We are in for a smooth ride, and I mean that in the most satirical of ways. The man is trying to do what he said he was going to do. The things what he said he's going to do have been driving up inflation because of the counter effect. And this goes back to the strategic thing, right? Whoever voted for him didn't vote for a strategist. They voted for a big bombastic guy with a lot of ideas.
And that's what we're seeing unfold because judges are blocking everything he does.
Right, because thank God we have a system that works like that. Hopefully, we can bring some balance to the force, but you got to understand, if they block it, he's just going to try to fix it, make the big move more, I guess, efficient, but it's still going to be whatever.
Yeah.
That depending on his level of power, I guess.
And then they have the whole thing with the ICE, which is crazy because, people to get separated from their families and stuff. But it's cleaning up too. A lot of migrants are here, a lot of people cross the border. So, and then the whole student loan, he just put the student loan that they could take out if you owe student loan, they could take it out your paycheck, your refund taxes, which is OD insane for struggling people. So, yeah, times are very hard right now with him with Donald Trump, and like his first 100 days with all the stuff that he did is just crazy and insane. We just gotta brace ourselves and keep up to date with what's going on with the news, and people are just going to continue protesting and hoping for the best that times will change. But he's not backing down.
Well, people need to keep fighting because it's only gonna get worse, honestly, in my opinion. So yeah. So my other question before we go is: do y'all think Donald Trump is the worst president?
Well, that's some objective journalism there. Do I think he's the worst president? think he's a bad president. Can't rate him any less than any of the 12 presidents that didn't free the slaves. So can't do that. Although, not gonna lie, from a purely organizational standpoint, George Washington was doing a great job. He's in the mix with them. Let's put it that way.
Hmm.
All right.
Honestly,
What about you, Rob?
honestly, I don't know. I don't remember too much of a lot of other presidents, but I haven't heard. So I can't really say.
I'm talking about in your opinion, from basically what you know, that you've been alive.
He said he don't got enough information since he been alive. Who been president since he been alive? What, it was on Reagan, Clinton.
I say the one that we been experiencing in. That's what I meant. Like the one you really been experiencing in. From your knowledge, who do you think Donald Trump is the worst president?
Based on the presidents I know and experience, I don't know much before that. Other than
from what you know,
yeah, I would say yes. He is.
Right, there you go.
If we're talking from pure experience,
Yeah.
no, Bush took a surplus and turned it into the deficit that we still fighting today.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Plunged us into a war, which was a system of wars, but we never really found the person who even did the thing or really truly dismantled his network. And then No Child Left Behind was a travesty. So education he ruined. The housing bubble started under him and busted under Obama. Like, I know the bombastic fun answers. Yes, he's the worst president ever. No, it is.
There you go.
But that's I didn't say that was my answer. My answer is that I think Bush was worse, and Biden was not. Biden was not a better president than Donald Trump, and he should have been.
Well, we'll have to say
Obama was.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like he is one of the worst presidents. I do agree. Biden wasn't that great either. Bush was bad too, but if you already messed up in your first 100 days in your second term or whatever this crap is, yeah. And
hold on. That's the hard part. We don't know he messed up. We don't know. Based on his own constituency, the people that put him in office, they love this shit. He's a success right now to his people.
Of course he is. Of course he is. The one that voted for him is not that smart. No offense. But yeah, But yeah, so, in my opinion, I do think he's the one of the worst. See, if he didn't learn from his first term, then what really different from this term? Also, from this term, he more older. He's the old guy that people said what Biden was. And
oh wow,
yeah, like he's the old guy now. Like, the same way Biden was. Biden was, was old. Trump is old too. So what really gonna make it? What really different is gonna make? Like I don't see Donald Trump anything getting better. I think he's gonna get things way worse. And whoever the next president is, or who if it is gonna be a next president, he's gonna clear up exactly. He'll clear up a whole lot, blaming, because nobody can blame nobody else but Donald Trump, and he gonna think everything's great. I did amazing. Thank you everybody. But
the numbers are amazing.
The number's amazing. But things it's gonna get really terrible. It's gonna get really terrible. I don't think we feel it really yet, but I feel like down the line we're gonna feel it down the line, like how we felt it when COVID happened. So yeah, I just hope we don't get down worse than COVID though.
I think my hope this time around was that he'd have a stronger cabinet, but I feel like he has a smarter cabinet, but he handpicked them all like him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So the hard thing with that is he's had smart enough people around him to make his ideas sound very, very viable. Or to make, you know what I'm saying, to make these ideas sound viable. I just hope the system vets them. And we get through this thing. I mean, we got through the last one. I tell people what we learned during the last Trump election. It depends on where you are, and that's when it matters. I promise you that. Because what did the streets change? How did so much change in terms of justice and things of that nature between 2010 and 2015, between the three different presidents we had in that time.
That was a question?
So that was more of a rhetorical, but tell me how, if you could think of many ways that we changed between these three presidents.
What do you mean in terms of the justice system? I mean, that's never going to change, honestly. We all can hope that, but we know that's not going to change. Let's be real. Betting with Trump in office again, that's not going to change. Let's be real.
No. I'm not blaming. Listen, when Biden was in office, the cops, his responsibility, choked out a man on camera vindictively with his knee, and instead of writing an act about it, they decided a bunch of white people with Kentacloth kneeling, like Colin Kaepernick, who was blackballed from the NFL, and nobody did nothing to help him about that. They thought that was going to fix it. Of course, it did not. Of course, just the visibility and the cameras thing just kind of helped that. What happened on the other end of that is when Asian people were getting attacked in random places, just punches in the faces by crazy people. We had to stop Asian hate law. When Jewish people were getting attacked by crazy, hateful people, we got to stop Jewish hate law. When we getting killed by police, they ask, "Oh, we kill ourselves." Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly what you're saying.
So it's
yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, say what you're saying.
No, I was saying that I don't think Trump will do nothing about that either. So it's like he didn't.
That's not even his agenda. He didn't say he wanted to do nothing about that. He said.
I mean, one thing he did that he took away Black History Month. But yeah, but you want to talk about that? He tried to waste our history, but nobody want to talk about that. He took away.
How do you take away Black History Month, bro? What you gonna tell niggas to stop celebrating Black History Month? Was we getting days for Black History Month? What did he do?
I'm just saying he tried to take Annoucement. It tried to erase a lot of things of what Black people did and stuff like that. And other stuff too, But yeah, my bad. Continue, man.
No, I want us to be fair and balanced here. I need to know what he did to erase Black people. Now, if we want to go back to the Central Park
DEI. Remember that? The DEI?
Yeah, that wasn't about Black people.
It's about them not being able to hire them and stuff like that. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
But how's that about Black people?
You could if you have DEI in place at companies, you could unfairly fire and not hire Black people.
No, DEI was a diversity hiring engine. They wanted to put black people in there. Black people already had affirmative action. They wanted to calm that down. He's taking away DEI is stupid, but it hurts every other race, not just black people.
Yeah, it hurts everybody else too. Yeah, go.
It hurts our black and browns. I don't know, man. Yes, think we about to go into a world where we got to get it how we live it. We got to start relying on our states more. Got to get Cowboy Cuomo back in office.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, I'm just saying, like, this whole Trump's second term not gonna be better than first. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it'll be worse. And I said that on This Is America Part 3. I already predicted this. And
we all thought those were worse.
Yeah, and I'm already feeling that way, But yeah, speaking of Cowboy Cuomo, he is running for mayor. How you feel about that? And then we're gonna end it.
Let's get it. Let's get him back in there, y'all.
I'll vote for that because he shouldn't have been not the governor in the first place.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus, we need to get the nightlife mayor up out of there.
I agree. I definitely want Andrew Cuomo to be our mayor. Because, Mr. Nightlife Mayor Eric Adams is not doing much at all either. Now he out here think he untouchable right now. I remember one clip, I forgot what he saying, like, he was going off of this one clip. I forgot what he said though, but I was like, yo, what you doing, dude? Like, calm down. Now all of a sudden, like, every person we see he mad aggressive with it now. Like, calm down, dude. Like,
oh wow.
He is though. He's mad aggressive now. Like, even more aggressive now. Like, he feel like he act like he a man untouchable now. Like
now he the nightlife bouncer.
like, dude, calm down, man. Like, no, but for I do want Cowboy Cuomo back in office, and hopefully he be our mayor. So yeah, I believe that election's in November, right? The mayor, right? It's in November, right? This year, right? Election. For mayor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my last question before we go: what do y'all want to happen for just in general in the U.S. for the next couple of years? What do y'all want to happen? What change do y'all want to see? Like, just in general. What do y'all want to see?
I love that question, actually. In terms of the overall country,
yeah.
if I had it my way, if I could wave a magic wand, we'd see a deep slowing of inflation. We'd see a revaluing of the American dollar and the American product. We'd be able to re-back our money with our own resources.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of our people, definitely have, honestly, just I don't know. You know what I want? I want the police to have a reform in the way that they learn their process of dealing with people as a whole. Yeah. If I could have that in 5 years, and I'm not talking about, the radical thing where people want to take away the police as a whole. I think that's stupid and nobody actually wants that.
No, because it's going to get worse if that happens.
Right. Life is just, if you take away the police now, you got to kill your own bad guys.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be more crimes and things just go get worse if that happens.
Right, but that does not give the police the right to be those same bad guys, right?
Thank you. Exactly.
So like that's like when you see like a show with I don't know if you ever seen Avatar. I know y'all seen Avatar, Last Airbender.
Yeah, I did.
Basically where the Fire Nation would take over places, or where the people who are protecting them from the Fire Nation, they would bully the townspeople. Right? And then Aang or somebody would show up and beat them up. And then, typical TV stuff, and that's what we have too much of in this country. You watch a ton of videos. Cops don't know what their job is. They think their job is to dominate situations, or you get people who peaked in high school trying to get power trips just because under certain situations we allow the cops to be aggressive with people, right? If somebody really stole from you, you want the cops to take them away. Now they have the rights that they need to, do that.
Yeah.
So if they think you stole something, they get to enforce those rights against you. The problem is there's a way and etiquette that cops have to go about this thing in order not to violate our amendment rights when going about this process. They don't know this because they're so busy on power trips. I think we need to reevaluate the mental program that they have to submit before they go in that. I think that's huge changes. I think the senatorships, and I'm not, see, you made me think about it. Now I'm going off. This is my last thing. I think the senatorships should last no longer than 5-6 years. Period. Because people being senators for 50-60 years means that laws that might make sense, it's like I get it when the idea of having age and wisdom, but at the same time there's special counsel and all of these other positions for that.
Yeah.
Right, we need to be able to look objectively at what's going on and how it's affecting the person that's moving and shifting the world right now. The world needs to be better for the people that are moving the world, which is the people that the world is basically built on the back of. That world needs to be better, and those are the ways that'll make it happen. Ken, it's on you, right?
Let Roddy go. I'm gonna let Roddy go next.
I just want things to, feel better and life to be a little better, with the presidency. I hope something good comes out of it. That's what I would like to see for the future, because we're in a trying time. We don't know what's next, and we always want to think positive and optimistic. That's what I can say about this.
If I have it my way, I agree with everything Molly said. Like, Molly, those were good answers, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. Those were good answers. I agree with a lot of it what Molly said. But to add, less violence, more peace. We need that. Women deserve their right for their body. I'm gonna say that women deserve the right for their body to make their own choices. That should definitely be a thing. More respect for Black people as a whole. Cause if I have it my way, I want us to have more respect. For everything that we do. And stuff like that, and more affordable things like housing and stuff like that. And yeah, if I have it my way, everything. Yeah, everything good. So yeah. Hopefully, staying good for the better, but as long as this man in office, I don't think so. And this is the season 4 finale of the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Follow me on IG, Ken _Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast on all platforms. Every Sunday for the main series, every Thursday for spin-off series Thursday, where we have shows like a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 p.m. Date night total podcast with myself and Malimal B every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. And the old school show with myself and the Floor Rider Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 p.m. Look out for our newest spin-off series Thursday show, the Top 20 Countdown Show, the series with me and Jalen, coming this September, and season 9 of Mr. Gentleman Like That Podcast will be premiering on July 27th. And hit up my official website, www.realmrgentlemanlikethatpodcast.com. Also, hit up Aaron King on his IG Aaron Sand premiere. All episodes of King Talk with Aaron Sand is out now, and look out for his newest show at the hour with Aaron Sand coming real soon. Yeah, go.
All right. Then you got me, the Star Roddy Rod. Check me out on IG and Threads at star.tomroddy. Check me out on Twitter X at the Star Roddy Rod. Star Time Podcast on all streaming platforms and YouTube. Just type in Star Time Podcast with Roddy. All episodes are available now on streaming. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
And if you mind helping me out.
Lord the Chief.
That's right. It is great to be here once again. Season 4 finale. We are in the books. I just want to leave y'all with just all the peace in the world. We got a lot going on, a lot of things shifting, but I want you to understand we built for it. This is the troubles of our generation that we're gonna conquer. Follow me on everything that they call me Malimal. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by teaching you how to spell they call or me, but Malimal is Malimal. They call me Malimal on everything except for X, where it's TCM Malimal, just because they don't let me write all those letters. Listen, long live the chief.
Alright, there you go. And this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. This is your boy Aaron Sears.
Star Time Roddy Rod.
Long live the chief. They call me Malimal.
Yes, there you go. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to the Premier Web Podcast. Also, season 5 of the Premier Boy Podcast this fall. Chill!
Yeah.